Namaste students, welcome to our social class. Today we are going to learn block 13, a monument in our state. Okay, this is S3, a monument in our state. First of all, what is a monument? Let us try to understand what is a monument. Monument, a statue, building or structure of historical importance. Monument can be a building or a statue or any structure which has a history, which has a story behind it, okay, which is very important. Such kind of things are called as monuments. There are many monuments that you have seen, you know. If you try to recall, then you will definitely remember. So today's lesson is all about the monuments in our states. Actually, why are we learning this lesson? Monuments of our state. What do monuments tell us? Is there anything that these monuments or these old buildings or statues, do they tell us anything? Is there anything to learn from them? Yes, there are many things to learn from monuments. What are they? Monuments tell us about the history. History means the story behind why it was built. Okay, what was the reason for building that statue or the building or a fort? Okay, so every monument has a story behind it. And people, it also tells us about the people of the state. People means who were the people who were involved in building this? Okay, who were the people in the history who were related to this monument? And the third thing is art. Art means what kind of designs, what kind of structure, what kind of style or engineering skills, what were used in building this monument. Okay, shall we revise once again? What is a monument and what do monuments tell us? Right, students? Monument is a statue or a building or structure of historical importance. Means it is important building, okay, in history. Okay, and it has a story behind it. What do monuments tell us? Monuments tell us about the story behind. Means monuments tell us about the history of the state. Which state it is built in. It will tell the story behind it. Okay. It tells about the people who were involved in building it. Okay. Who were related with the monument. It also tells us, if you observe it, you can understand what kind of designs are there. Okay, what style it is, where did they learn it from, how did they make it, what was the material which was used, is it cement or any other material, rocks or limestone or granite. You can learn many things actually if you observe carefully. So, monuments tell us about the history, people and art of the state. Right? Now, we'll learn about one important monument of our state. Okay, so have a look at this. What is this monument? Where is it? This is just a model of the monument. This is Charminar. Okay, have a look at this. That was a model, small model of Charminar, which is in our state Telangana. It is in the city of Hyderabad. So, how to study about a monument? Wherever you are, whichever state you are in our country, if you go there, what is there to learn about every monument? Here we'll take an example. Monument name is Charminar. Which state is it in? It is in Telangana. Which city? It is in Hyderabad. When was it built? It was built in the year 15 1591. It was built in the year 1591, 400 years ago. Most of you, maybe all of you must have seen Charminar, which is in Hyderabad. So it has 4 minarets, okay, 4 pillars kind of thing. So it was built 400 years ago. And important people, okay, who are the people involved in this? It was built by Muhammad Quli Qutub Shah. Okay, it was built by Muhammad Quli Qutub Shah. And what is the art? People, art. Okay, who were the people who built it? Muhammad Quli Qutub Shah got it built. And the art, what kind of art can you see on this monument? It is Indo-Islamic style. Indo-Islamic means a little of Indian, okay, mix of Indian and Islamic, okay. That style of designs and structure you can see on this monument, right? What is the story behind it? Okay, it also tells about the history of our state. What is the story behind it? Okay, long back there was a 400 years ago, people died in thousands and thousands. People were dying because of a deadly disease. Okay, the disease name was plague. Now how it is corona? It was corona. So previously 400 years back it was plague, which was troubling people. Many people were dying. No one knew why they were dying. Then later on they came to know it was plague. The disease name was plague. So somehow it ended, okay, the disease stopped, people were happy. So in order to remember this, okay, this event in history, Charminar was built by Muhammad Quli Qutub Shah, okay. So that is the story behind this monument, okay. Monument name is Charminar. State in Telangana it is, city in Hyderabad. When was it built? It was built 400 years ago in the year 1591. Who were the people who were involved in this? Emperor Muhammad Quli Qutub Shah. He got this building built. And the art, what is the art? Indo-Islamic style of art. Indo-Islamic. Then what is the story behind it? I told you, in order to celebrate the end of the deadly disease called plague, Charminar was built. Let us learn more about monument. So just another important thing that we should learn from Charminar is that the material that was used for building this monument. What was the material which was used to build Charminar? Okay, material granite, okay, granite, limestone, mortar and marble. Granite, limestone, mortar and marble were used to build the Charminar. Right, students? Now for today's homework, students. Today's homework is workbook finish S3. Okay, S3 is in page number 27. Page 27. There are 3 pictures of a monument. Ajanta Caves in Maharashtra. You have to read about it and answer the questions that follow. Okay, monument is about Ajanta Caves, which is in Maharashtra. Look at the pictures carefully, observe them carefully, then answer the questions that follow. Right? And in your notebook, answer practice question number 7. Okay, what is the practice question number 7? What are the 3 things? What 3 things can monuments tell us about the state we live in? What do monuments tell us? What are the 3 important things which monuments tell us about our state? Okay, monuments tell us about the people, monuments tell us about the history, and monuments tell us about the art of the people in the state. Okay, people, history and art of our state. Monuments tell us about these 3 things: history of our state, people of our state and art of our state. Right? You can write this answer. Right, students? Hope you have understood. Thank you.
Hi my little friends. Today we will learn about the historical monuments of India. Indian history is full of rise and fall of many kingdoms and empires, and so these kings and emperors have built numerous monuments in the past of India. These monuments exhibit the glory of Indian culture and are a part of our cultural heritage. Now, these monuments serve not only as important tourist places as well as most important archaeological sites. So, let's start. Taj Mahal. It is one of the 7 wonders of the world. The Taj was built by Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan for his queen Mumtaz, located in Agra. Qutub Minar, New Delhi. Its construction was started in 1192 by Qutbuddin Aibak and was completed by his son-in-law and successor Iltutmish, who added 3 more stories on it. Ajanta Caves, Aurangabad. They are an amalgamation of Buddhist, Jain and Hindu monuments. There are 29 caves and they were built between period of 2nd century BC and 6th century AD. Ellora Caves, Aurangabad. There are 34 caves full of Buddhist scriptures and they date back to the period between 6th and 11th century AD. Gateway of India, located in Mumbai. It was built in 1924 by the famous architect George Whitted to commemorate the visit of King George V and Queen Mary to Mumbai. India Gate, New Delhi. It was designed by Sir Edwin Lutyens, dedicated to the 82,000 Indian and British soldiers who died during the First World War and the Third Anglo-African War. It is 42 meters tall. Golden Temple, Amritsar. It is also known as Harmandir Sahib and it is a very significant shrine in Sikhism. In 1604, Guru Arjan placed a copy of Adi Granth in Harmandir Sahib. The Lotus Temple, located in New Delhi. It is an edifice dedicated to the Baha'i faith. It was designed by Canadian architect Faribor Sabha and was completed in the year 1986. Mysore Palace, Mysore. It was built in the year 1912 for the 24th ruler of the Vodeyar dynasty. It is also known as the Amba Vilas Palace. Agra Fort, Agra. It is also known as the Red Fort of Agra and was built by the Emperor Akbar in 1573 and is made entirely with the red sandstone. Charminar, Hyderabad. It is a monument and a mosque and was erected in 1591 by Quli Qutub Shah to signify the founding of Hyderabad. Red Fort, New Delhi. Emperor Shah Jahan constructed it in the year 1639 as a result of a capital shift from Agra to Delhi. Victoria Memorial, Kolkata. It was built to celebrate 25 years of rule of Queen Victoria over India and is almost a replica of Victoria Memorial in London. Fatehpur Sikri, Agra. It is a city of red sandstone founded by Mughal Emperor Akbar in 1571. It is home to Jodhabai's Palace, Jama Mosque, Buland Darwaza and tomb of Salim Chishti. Amer Fort, Jaipur. It was built by Maharaja Man Singh I in the year 1592, also known as Amber Fort. Lakshmi Vilas Palace, Vadodara. This palace was constructed in 1890 and took 12 years to complete. It spread across 700 acres and is home to the royal family of Vadodara, the Gaekwads. Chhatrapati Shivaji Terminus, Mumbai. It is a modern yet archaic railway station in Mumbai, formerly known as Victoria Terminus. It was constructed in 1887 and functions at the headquarters of the Central Railways. Sun Temple, Konark. Konark Sun Temple is one of the last standing structures before the 15th century in the country. It is built in the form of a giant rath or chariot of the sun god. Nalanda University, Nalanda in Bihar. It is one of the oldest universities in the world and known as the Nalanda Mahavir back in time. Its origins date back to the 3rd century. Sanchi Stupa, Madhya Pradesh. This stupa was installed in the 3rd century BC by Emperor Ashok of the Mauryan dynasty, and it is a fine example of development of Buddhist art. Monuments of Hampi, Karnataka. It is a city of ruins and have 500 ancient monuments, beautiful temples, etc. and the captivating remains of Vijayanagar Empire. It dates back to 1500 AD. Basilica of Bom Jesus, Goa. It is the oldest church in Goa and it holds the remains of Saint Francis Xavier. It was built in 1594 and consecrated in 1605, and this building coincides with the beginning of Christianity in India. Vivekanand Rock Memorial, Kanyakumari. This statue was built in the year 1970 on the island in Vavathurai. It is built on the site where Vivekanand attained enlightenment. Cellular Jail, Andaman and Nicobar Islands, also known as Kalapani. It is an old colonial prison situated in Port Blair, the capital of Andaman and Nicobar Islands. It was constructed by the Britishers during their rule in India. This jail was used to exile Indian political prisoners and had been home to many notable freedom fighters such as Batukeshwar Dutt, Yogendra Shukla and Vinayak Damodar Savarkar. The construction began in 1896 and was completed in 1906. Jantar Mantar, New Delhi. It is a vast observatory built to help and improve upon the studies of time and space. It was built by Maharaja Jai Singh in the year 1724. Bada Imambara, Lucknow. It is a huge mosque constructed by Nawab of Lucknow, Asfi Imambara, and is an important place of worship for Muslims. It is especially popular for the Bhul Bhulaiya, which is located on the upper floor of the monument. Hawa Mahal, Jaipur. It was built by Maharaja Savai Pratap Singh in the year 1799. It has 953 tiny windows, also known as jharokas, for cool wind to enter the palace. Gol Gumbaz, Bijapur. It is the crypt of Muhammad Adil Shah, the Sultan of Bijapur. It was constructed by the architect Yaqut of Dabul in the year 1656. Shore Temple, Mahabalipuram. It was built during the 7th century and it is one of the oldest South Indian temples constructed in the Dravidian style and depicts the royal taste of the Pallava dynasty. Time to revise. Taj Mahal, Golden Temple, India Gate, Lakshmi Vilas Palace, Vivekanand Rock Memorial, Hampi, Red Fort, Gol Gumbaz, and so my dear friends, now it's time to say bye-bye. Hope you had a wonderful time learning about the historical monuments of India. Always stay tuned for more such videos and please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel and leave your wonderful comments below. Stay tuned for more. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.